raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
Oh, wow. How long have I been muted? Okay, I have been talking this whole time. Well, yes, I did check my DMs. I have seen that game. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. And right now we're building a little scene here. At least attempting to. Apparently these little houses here I can't put up on the platform like I was hoping to do. Hoping I could raise them up. I actually am looking for, there's a shop simulator called, is it Bookshop Simulator? That's what I'm looking forward to. Also waiting for it to go on sale. Here, I'll show you. Go over to Steam, Store, Bookshop. This is the one. Yeah, see, I have Tiny Bookshop on my wish list. This one here. You can build and decorate a bookstore. You even get to have a cat in the store. It's actually rather nice. I played the demo for this. I enjoyed it. Let's put in another little building. Since I can't use the pre-builds the way I was hoping to. In 7 days you turn 35. Well, congratulations. And early happy birthday to you. We'll go with that. And we need a roof. There's our roof options. Not too terrible, nah. Just kind of looking more for a roof line that looked oh, I betcha. No, that wouldn't work either. No. Wanted something a little more. You've been enjoying. Well, I'm glad to hear that. We'll go with that. The current Captain America is amazing. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear it. That will do. We'll put in a couple of little, maybe like that. I'll put another one like that on this side. Nah. We'll do something like this over here. Of course, we need a door. We'll go with something pretty simple and basic. Alright, so we got two buildings. I really like building things also. Good morning. Good morning, Kate. Yes, I do really like building things. And this particular game I've been looking forward to ever since I played the demo. This is a very chill little game where you just build dioramas. How are you today? You're alive? Well, I mean, that's good, right? If you weren't, this would be a very awkward conversation. No. I guess I can't resize that one. It feels like it's a little on the big side. No, that's not what I want to change. I want to change this. And it's supposed to have some color options. Alright, why are you being a pain in my butt? Alright, you're being an incredible pain in my butt. Yep. Okay, it's not scalable, but it does say it's paintable. Alright, interact. Use the middle mouse button. Oh, let's put a rug down first. Keep forgetting. Need to put a rug down before we put any furniture down. I really feel like some of the things might not be working as intended right now. I'm not able to resize that, although technically it doesn't say it can be resized. But I'm also not able to paint it, which it says I should be able to do. And I want to change the color of it. So Q. Oh wait. Nope. Still won't scale. Open objects menu, which it apparently doesn't have one. Okay, I guess we're going to leave it that color for now, because I'm not fighting it with it any longer. I kind of like the looks of that. Let's see what we got for props here. Lots of little things. Control. Okay, there's our precision rotating. There, somebody having a little sushi and a sake. That's already starting to look a little cozy. Maybe this place over here is some sort of a ramen shop. I thought these things would be a lot bigger. They're not exactly banners when they're so small, are they? Right, we need a table up here. Maybe two of them. Like, maybe like that. And that. There we go. Well, that's a big bowl of ramen. That's better. Nice little upstairs eating area. Liking all the little bitty details. I don't know why. I feel like they would have a privacy screen there. I also really feel like they would have some sort of lantern out here. Over here, what can we put over here? See if this is what I think it is. It is. There's our little sand garden. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to move the whole thing. Not sure it's going to let me move it. But it'll let me change the color of it. We got that. We have that. We have that. I don't like that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. You, I really wish you'd stay where I put you. Oh, what the heck is that? A gazebo. And I know Zen Garden's all about simplicity, so I'm not going to get too incredibly fancy with it. There. It's not perfect, but I don't think it's supposed to be perfect. I feel like it's simple enough. Oh, that's what that's for. For hanging. Like, okay. Put that over here. Props. We have candles, food, various props. I like how they just call it various props. Banners. Now we need some cushions. Maybe out here we'll put a little bench. What do these people want? A rooftop for meditation. Alright. Oh no! Oh no, we started it over. Ah no! No, 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 no. Okay, I think I screwed up. Oh no. I didn't save. I'm sad now. Oh no, wait! We have it! Disaster averted. It saved for me. Okay, so we can't choose a goal without starting over. Alright, we'll skip that for now. I realize there's no windows at all on this side. We'll go with something like that. There. Boy, that was almost a disaster, wasn't it? I thought for sure I'd lost all that work. I didn't. That's supposed to be. I'm not even certain. Let's give somebody a little place to paint, shall we? I feel like that requires a little table. I feel like something simple. Like maybe that. I really feel like this needs another building. You know what? We'll leave it. Now, can I successfully connect that to this? I think I can. At least it looks like I did. No. Nope. Nope, definitely not. Whoa. Let's not get too far away from like that. The space still feels horribly empty. Nope. Where is it? Nope. There. That's what I was looking for, right there. I don't think it needs the ivy. So, what little bench is under here? Not what I want it to do. Why did that turn? No, stay where I put you. Nope. Okay, those won't work. There we go. You have awakened. Hello, Miss Bella. Hello, everyone. How are you? Good morning, Mason Gamer. I am doing fine. How are you doing? Other than having awoken, which is always a good state to be in. There we go. Nice little quiet place to sit and talk. But of course, somebody's got to be incredibly rude and bring their laptop. Because, of course, they are. We need a cushion. There we go. It still feels awful empty, doesn't it? How many plants are we going to put in here? They put a rug. Oh wow, they actually made it so we could put the rugs under things. Nice. Well, most things. Sometimes it tries to go over stuff. There we go. I mean, it's pretty basic, but I think we got the idea of this. The Japanese scene is very pretty. It makes me wonder if anyone will try making a roguelike game where you make miniatures and then use them in combat. Good morning, Nicholas. That's kind of an interesting concept. Let's speed up time, see what it looks like at night. There we go. Okay, not quite as dark as I was expecting it to be. There's certainly plenty of light for a nighttime scene at any rate. Looks like a peaceful little place. So we'll go ahead and hit save on that. And then we will go back to the menu because we do have 4 settings. We've looked at futuristic and Japan so far. We'll do Europe last because I've already done that before, but of course I'm looking forward to seeing what stuff we've added since the demo. So we're going to go with modern now. Okay. Got some sort of highway bridge as a backdrop. So, see what we have. We have a variety of columns, graffitis, moldings, windows, canopies, fire stairs, etc., etc. Street buildings. Okay, we have buildings that we can put in the background. Also, if you ever want to watch a group of young Japanese adults use superpowers to beat up a golf course or whack-a-mole game. That has never crossed my mind, honestly. It sounds like it could be hilarious, though. Put you back here. Make like a proper little scene back here. We've got a couple of row houses. Okay, that's a good backdrop for our little scene. In the show Mashin Sentai Kuramaga, I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. 2 episodes feature a golf course and whack-a-mole monsters as monsters of the week. Okay. Sounds kind of goofy. Won't let me build it any bigger than that, unless I have to move these things out of the way first. I think are supposed to be like clouds or something. That still won't let me. Raise the height of it. Oh, I like that. That definitely looks like old brick. There's also a monster from the same show whose head is a mannequin's torso with arms and head still attached. Ew, that's kind of creepy. We need a way to get up here. Put this in. still haven't figured out how to change, like, the color of this. Because it says it's editable, but I haven't figured out how to do that. Ah, here we go. Well, that's just the inside of it, though. I want to be able to do the outside of it. Yeah, let's just change the inside, but not the outside. What the heck? Okay. Guess we'll have to leave it like that. What was snap? Shift. Alright, now it has some resemblance to a building. And we're on the roof of it. So we're going to turn this into a little oasis up here. Ooh, molding. That looks nice. I will put that in. Columns. We don't need the columns. Okay. Graffiti. We don't want graffiti in our building. We want it to be a nice clean building. Now, we're going to make this a little oasis. We definitely want a greenhouse. So we're going to put the greenhouse right over here. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. I'm just concerned with that. Ah, there we go. We've opened it up so we can put stuff inside it. Awesome. We need, we got all sorts of props. Ooh, all sorts of props. Like that. But I need, when we'll put plants in here, I need things to put plants on. There we go. that one's kind of big for in here. Go with that. And then over here, we'll do something like this. We'll do something simple here. I'm also going to see if I can't. That's better. I can see now. Alright, so we have a nice variety of little plants we can add into our little fake greenhouse. Put that over here. Put that one up there. Oh, way too big. Still too big. Nope. Nope. Ooh, hanging plant. Well, it's starting to look like a proper greenhouse. We need a couple of lights in here. Yeah, the little things we can put in here. Wow, we have all sorts of fun. Ooh, fences. What? Wait, what? That's a fence? Wait, what? Now, what was it for snapping? I think it was chef. Yeah, chef. We need to... No, we don't need to do anything. That's fine. They've got a hedge wall, I guess, to... It's a privacy barrier against the buildings behind them. Which is kind of nice. But we don't want to obstruct all the view. Maybe we'll use something like this fence here. Ah, that would be nice. This would be a good time to be able to copy and paste the whole section to avoid having to do this 50 times. For now, we're just going to do this on 2 sides. Okay. That's actually looking like a livable space. Alright, what else do we have here? Interesting. I think I want to deal with pergola after I put some other stuff in. Oh, I like that. We'll put that over here. Still having trouble figuring out how to change colors of things. E, edit. Nope, that didn't work. The middle mouse button interacts. But that doesn't work. E is supposed to edit, but that doesn't work unless I'm supposed to hit, nope. Not while holding it either. It's like, you will like the color or else. But I don't like the color. I wanted a different color. Right click doesn't work, although that's supposed to open an object menu. So none of the things have worked to change the color of that stuff. Huh. Ah, kitchen counter. I'm putting a kitchen counter out here. Now I might put a grill out here. We still have a grill. Yes, we do. I'll go ahead and put that maybe over here. Okay, I didn't need to copy that. There we go. Got some meat on the grill. Some shish kebabs, some sausages. Sounds yummy. Hot tub. Maybe I want to put in a little garden first. Neat. Yep, that's under roof layers. We'll put well, that's nice. So you can have it lit. And you choose how much lighting you have, from like almost none to very much. You can even change the dirt color. Right, now that we have our little garden in place. Excuse me. A hot tub in the middle of it. Not without some horrible clipping. No. We put a hot tub here. Kind of tucked away behind it. So it almost acts like a little oasis. But will we be able to... where were they? Nope. Excuse me. Where was it? We could make a pool. There's pool props. Okay, I have to figure out how to do that. A rooftop pool would be, like, really cool. Pain in the butt to take care of, but really cool. Ah, here we go. This is the things I was looking for. That wouldn't work. That could work. I just feel like I want something like this. But I want the float. That's not going to work. That won't work either. So I feel like we're back to this one. There. Nice little cover for the hot tub. Kind of makes it look like a nice little oasis. Somebody's got their water bottle over here. We won't question what it's filled with. It's filled with water. That's what we'll say. It is most certainly filled with water. Of course, if we have a grill over here, we most certainly need tables. What's this? Ooh. Okay. That's something nice to put the tables under. I actually like that. Boy, that would be a pain to maintain, but I like it. Table, lights, chairs, table first, actually rug first, or carpets. Now, yeah, I kind of like that. And it kind of matches the whole mood that we're going for. Kind of chill. Table. Ah, there we go. I think we're gonna go something like this. And then we'll put them side by side. Like they've taken a couple small tables and made one big one out of it. All right, now we need chairs. I feel like we're gonna go with something pretty simple for the chairs. Maybe like this. No, no, not simple enough. These. They really should be smaller. Oh yeah. The plastic lawn furniture. We're bringing out the plastic lawn furniture. There we go. Looks like a nice little place to have a meal. I kind of like that for the light. Simple but kind of fun. Unicorn pool prop. I want to make a pool. How do I make a pool? I'm going to have to figure that out. I really want to make a pool. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Yeah, all sorts of nice looking foods here. But none of them look like the sausage or kebabs. Oh well. We'll set out a couple burgers. Some chicken legs. Some fish and chips. Maybe somebody's having that. Of course, we gotta put out some drinks. Kind of looks like we got some martinis here. Ooh, some sodas. Well, that's the perfect thing to go with the burger. So somebody's having a cola, somebody's having some sort of cherry drink. And maybe this guy having the burger is being different. They want a milkshake. So they're gonna have a chocolate milkshake. Because why not? Right? Sounds very tasty. Well, so far this is looking like a nice little place. I'm gonna have to figure out this pool stuff, because that seems to be an option. Or else they wouldn't be giving us pool toys and pool ladders and diving boards. You know what? We need a little table over by the hot tub. Put something like this over here. Then we can shove a couple of towels on top of it. To the people in the hot tub, of course. There. And we'll put a whole stack of books over here. Sorry about that. Now, what else can we do? What else do we have here? I thought I saw something. I did. A projector screen. Well, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make use of that. So, get us a table. Okay, first, let's get a rug. Now we're supposed to be able to resize this and color it. I can't figure out how. Now, get some furniture. Oh. Put a couple speakers. Boy, they got themselves a whole home theater going on up here, don't they? Hopefully this stuff's waterproof. I didn't think about that until just now. Oops. Oh, I got it to... I don't know how I did that. Hold on. How the heck did I do that? How the heck did I do that? So by rapidly right-clicking, I was able to get into the option to change color. Okay. Would have never thought to do that. Wouldn't be my first option, but go at that. But it works. So that one does not have a different color. I feel like something like this, they've thrown up whatever furniture. whatever furniture they don't use in the house, you know? So that old beanbag chair that, you know, the cat scratched up. That couch that they replaced with something a little more current. Things like that. Table. New table. We need something to put the projector on. So maybe this. Now where is that projector? I know I saw it. Yep, there we go. Oh my god. We'll pretend it's plugged in somehow. I'm not going to worry about wires and stuff. We'll pretend that there's a wire going somewhere to an outlet to plug it in. I don't think projectors are Wi-Fi capable, or maybe they are. I don't know. Are they? Somebody let me know if there's a Wi-Fi capable projector. I really feel like I want some lights at this point. Not just candles or lights. Lights. Windows, beacon, okay, fire stairs. Probably put a fire stair in. You know, safety and all that stuff, but like, they don't care. But we'll do it. There. So, they have an escape egress. Alright, we'll put in some more fence. It won't look right without it. That was a fence. I've forgotten. I've forgotten where the fence is at. Because I'm a doofus. Oh, well, there's the lights. Okay. Before we do anything else, let's throw up some lights. Oh, here we go. For a second there, I was going to say I lost it. I'm going to put that one over here. And then that one here. Let's see how that looks at night. Could still use some more light, but that's a little better. Fence. That's what I was looking for. Fence. Under plant. Nope. Windows, doors, balconies. I don't think an air conditioner is technically considered a balcony, but we will put an air conditioner on this thing. There. Props. Ah, here we go. Under props. Or there's just this one teeny tiny spot. What can we put in there? Make it look like it's actually, I don't know, connected. You have a beam, a pole, something. Nope, that's not going to work. I turn one of these into a beam. Not really. But I think into some sort of architectural detail. I don't know what kind of architectural detail. Maybe it's something. We can make it match the rest of the building. We'll make it like another part of the building. I don't know, it looks kind of nebulous, but we'll say that it's something. There we go. We finally got that. Now it more matches the rest of the building. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. So like a little bar or something? That. Some sort of massive shelving. You know what? I think we're going to call that one good. What's that? Looks like a nice little rooftop escape. You can come up here and eat, tend the plants, get in the hot tub, watch a movie, or just sit and chat. And they've got the privacy wall, so, you know, not everybody's staring at them from the buildings over there. Got to be pretty much on the top floor to be able to see anything. So let's go ahead and save it. It is saved. We go back to the menu. And of course, we're going to go to Europe next. And this was the one that was in the demo. So this time we actually are going to pick a mission. Stars and Stories, a rooftop for reading and stargazing. That is the lighthouse in the distance. Isn't that nice? So we have 2 of these and 1 of these we can put in. Now, we'll do the second one. And it's a little house. Of course, we'll raise that up. Pull it out a little bit. Pull it back a little bit. And we're going to give this a roof. Okay, we'll make it match. There we go. And we'll put this on the side here. And we'll do it like that. can do that. It still connects. That looks better. And this, you stop changing the height of my roof. So, you want to be alone and you want a telescope. You want a greenhouse with plants and you want to sit and read a book. Make this plot a little bigger. And we gotta get rid of that again. Nope, wrong way. Alright, back. We need to pull you out this way. Like that. Alright, we have $2,500 we can spend. Well, let's start with the basic. We need a door to get out of here. Maybe the door goes right in here. So that's how they get out here. And then we'll put... Still can't do that. I want to attach a balcony over here so that there's not this big gaping hole for them to fall off to the bottom of the world, but I guess that's not a thing. So we'll pretend there's some sort of railing there to keep them from falling. A couple of little windows here. Make the windows white, and the sash is this kind of blue color to match the house. And we'll make the shutters a wood color. There we go. That looks nice. Mediterranean house probably would have some sort of a chimney. Put it up in here. Now we'll put it over. No, can't put it there. That doesn't make sense. I wanted to put it on the side of the house, but maybe? No. Maybe we'll skip the chimney. I like the idea of putting some molding up. Okay. We better get to doing the big part, though. Okay, so somebody wants a greenhouse. That greenhouse is under this. Let's put our greenhouse right over here. Okay, that's a pretty simple looking greenhouse. That's not what I want it to do. There we go. Now we're inside it. So we need plant stands. We actually don't have many in this scene. We had a lot more in some of the others. We have like 3 here. Put that one, and then we'll like duplicate it. So it looks like it goes across the whole back of the greenhouse. That looks nice. And I don't know why we're putting a carpet. Well, we're not putting that carpet in. We'll put a little carpet in here. Don't know why. Just felt like it. Now, some sort of light in here. Okay. Now we need plants. No. How much? Okay, I have 1,400 left. I gotta be careful how much whoa, that's big. How much I spend here. Oh. Whoa, no. That's way too big. Alright. There's our little greenhouse. Now, you also want to sit and read a book. We'll give you a little place to sit. We'll give you a nice comfortable chair. Feel like you would like something with some extra cushioning. Perhaps we'll put you sitting over here. And then we'll give you a table of some sort. Chairs, chairs, tables. Put that table right over here. Change the color of this chair because I don't like that color at all. Okay, we'll go with that. Of course, you're going to need a light. Put a little lamp over by your chair here. And then, of course, you need books, because you say you want to read a book. Put the books down here. And you will have all the books you want, dear. That's a pillow. Put the watering can out here. And I feel like you would like just a basic coffee. I'll put you a coffee over here. Maybe another plant. Alright, let's see if you like this. Yes, you do like it. Alright, she's happy. Now, for our boy here who wants to be alone and wants a telescope. Well, telescope is easy. It's right here. Put it back this way. And I'll give you a little canopy over it. That way you can be looking out at the stars, even if the weather's not the greatest. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to change. There we go. Alright. See if that makes you, yeah, that does make you happy. Maybe I shouldn't put him quite that close. And we still have $835 left. So what can we put up here? Let's I'm gonna throw up a couple of these posters. Rooftop builders. Good morning, Nicholas. Or not. Good morning, Lois. Wow. My brain. It broke. It's high above. And yes, it is kind of a rooftop diorama building game. What do I want up here? Let's put in a rocking chair over here. Because maybe our boy doesn't always want to be alone. He might like to sit and chat. And where are those posters I was looking at? Kind of SML posters. A little rug over here under your feet. Like that. We have $675 left. My mic is a bit quiet today. I wonder if it's my mic or just me being quiet today. Looks alright. A little extra light element there. And it was free. So, woohoo! Yay for free! The chat alert sound effect is way louder than everything else. Alright, hold on. Let me fix that. That I have to go into Streamlabs for. Chat box. Alright. See if that helped. I lowered it by about 10%. It's still kind of loud, isn't it? Alright, I lowered it a little bit more. Hopefully that'll be good. Nice vase of flowers over here. Since she really likes plants, we'll give her plants. We'll give her all the plants. All the plants she could ever possibly want. Oh, that won't work there. Alright. Maybe we'll do like this. Put that over here. A little smaller. So let's go back into props. Yeah, they're very limited on what you can use for props in this. Alright, we'll put some donuts over here in case anybody gets hungry. Put a few more plants over here. Okay, so we can't change the color of that. I want to put that up top. Got that. Let's see, we could put another chair out over here. We'll make that like that. We got $40 left. What can we get with $40? Not much. You can get a carpet. We'll put a carpet over here. Now we have $5 left. I think we've done good. Got a nice little spot. He's got his nice little quiet spot where he can look at the stars. He has her greenhouse. He has lots and lots of plants. She has a place to sit and read. She has lots of books to read. She even has some coffee and donuts. Cancel the task. What, do I have to spend the last $5? So she's not happy. I mean, she's happy, but she's not thrilled. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do? You want me to move this closer to you? There we go. So we must have to spend that last $5. On what? I don't know. I don't think anything in here is $5. Oh wait, we can put down a second coffee. Yeah, it won't let me finish it. Even though we've done all the tasks. Everybody's happy. I used all the available buildings. Each character needs a door access. We have that. There's a door. There's a door right over there. What? Let me guess. That door over there is not good enough, right? We'll put this stuff over here by the greenhouse. Put this window over here. I'll take this door and move it there. That did it. So we had to move the door. And it says task reward. I received a telescope. I already had a telescope. Oh. Still. It was a nice little challenge. Kind of like that. So we have looked at all the different scenes. We have looked at, that was the European scene. We've looked at the Japanese scene and created a little Japanese rooftop. Got a little house over here, little seating area. I'm imagining this is like a little ramen shop. Got a little Zen garden, little pagoda. Even a little place to rest and paint. So that was the Japanese scene. We got our little modern scene. And okay, our grill disappeared. That's weird. Our grill disappeared. Hold on, let's put our grill back. Where's our grill? Right here. That goes right there. There we go. Go ahead and save that. Hopefully that doesn't disappear again. But they've got their little rooftop garden, little hot tub off the garden, so it's like a little oasis. Their little home theater up here. I have no idea what they're watching now. They have their own little greenhouse. Plenty of places to sit, relax, and they have a hedge wall to kind of hide them from the buildings behind. So that's the modern one. Looks very nice. Very much like something worth going up to the roof for. And then this one's experimental, but we have our futuristic scene. A little more dystopic, especially with all the piles of broken robots everywhere and not a single sign of a human. Almost like, well, the robots are the only thing left, and even they're falling apart. Whoa! Okay. Apparently going outside of the box is a thing. But you can actually go and look at that during the day. That's what that looks like. So that's all four of the scenes we can choose from. And now we are going to exit the game and go take a look at the Steam page. And that is High Above, and it came out yesterday, and it's a full release, not early access. It says High Above is a cozy rooftop building game about finding peace in the skies. Design and grow your perfect rooftop retreat from vibrant Mediterranean courtyards to modern urban hideaways. Watch the world come to life around you at your own pace in your own little oasis. It is by DVision Games. This is done by one person. It came out at a price of $9.99 USD, but it's 20% off right now, making it $7.99 USD. If you happen to have Make Room or Dystopica, you will get it for just a little bit cheaper, just a little over $7. So very affordable. And they do have a mini roadmap. It says update 1 is going to include new props, quality of life upgrades, and anything from our feedback. Update 2 will include new props and animals, and update 3 is a mystery. And right now it has 10 reviews. And it looks like, so far, they're all positive. So, for those that have chosen to buy it so far, it's being received very well. And I absolutely agree. I think it's a great little diorama game. I'm even liking the little challenges. So let's take a look at the trailer.
High Above is a relaxing sandbox game about building peaceful rooftop spaces. If you ever dreamed of escaping to a quiet place above the noise, this game is for you. Create your ideal rooftop retreat from scratch. Place buildings, shape the environment, add windows, decorations, carefully arrange furniture, and make every detail just the way you like. At launch, explore 4 distinct themes: Mediterranean, Japanese, modern, and cyberpunk, each filled with unique props and details to bring your vision to life. Looking for a little challenge? Try Mission Mode. where visitors give you design challenges to complete. This is High Above, your peaceful place above the noise. Coming to Steam April 9th, 2026.
I actually got somebody to do the voiceover for the trailer for him. It was kind of nice. He had a very pleasing voice. Well, there you have it. High Above. I get the feeling we'll probably see a couple of videos on it as I figure out more things about how to make things work. But what do y'all think of it? Leave a comment, let me know. Now let me thank everybody that has stopped by this morning. Thank you to Lois for stopping in and letting me know that the notification was too loud. Hopefully I managed to fix that. It looks chill and enjoyable. It is very chill, and I think I love it because I just love that creativity of being able to build whatever you want. So that's always fun. Thank you to Nicholas Patton for stopping in and for the fun facts about Mashin Sentai Kiramager. I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but it sounds like fun. Thank you to Mason Gamer for stopping in. And thank you to Kay for stopping by and letting me know you're alive. Thank you to Rorschach for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate you. And thank you to the First Demon Lilith for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate you too. Of course, for those of you who popped in and out, or you stuck around and lurked, well, thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. And of course, if y'all don't want to miss all the fun chaos, and you haven't already, you know what to do. All the fun cooking things YouTube wants you to do. Now, I will be putting up a poll later today to see what y'all want to see me play in the morning next week. I believe Wolf may not be available on Thursday for our Grim Dawn stream. He might be available another day. We'll have to work that out. We'll see. But it is 12:30. I have not had breakfast. I'd like to have some lunch now. You lovely folks have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you're at. Until next time, bye for now.